or what day it is of the week, but I had to check. Yeah, I had to click. Hey, where? PAX West. How's PAX West? You're practicing what? It's Scar-Timber Day 3. Yes, I'm so excited. Did you see Scar's model? It looks so good. It's so detailed. I was like, oh my goodness. Piano singing. Oh, nice. That was really, really nice. How much for the cat? My cat. He's my cat. He's mine forever. Isn't that right, Hara? You're mine forever. You don't want to leave me? You don't want to leave me? Yeah, Scar has like these really cute plushies that he made, and I'm like, oh, they're so cute. He needs like a little onesie or something. That would be a banger. Blink if you're being held against your will. No, he loves me. Don't you love me, Haru? So yeah, Mom, I love you. That's why I'm always over here. And I like rubbing my face on your chair for whatever reason as well. I don't know why, but is he hooking me up with the goods? No, I wouldn't ask. If anything, I would buy to support, you know? I don't... I know, isn't he so... I don't know why, he's such a little baby. He's so cute. Thank you for the 4 months, Mega Man. Thank you. You're so freaking cute, Harry, you know that? But... today... You good? Hi. What are you biting me for? You're rubbing your face on the mic. Here you go. Do it again. Do the thing. Do the thing, Haru. Get him. Oh. He's in heat? No. He just really likes rubbing his face on everything. He's neutered. And he's not a female either. He's just very affectionate. And he really likes rubbing his face on everything possible. Dude, the microphone is... Oh, never mind. It was perfectly censoring his butthole, but now... Do the thing, Haru. There you go. You're so cute. So freaking cute. He just likes rubbing his head on the mic. That's why my microphone is so free. Now you guys know. It's not me. It's not my... Like... No matter how much I get rid of it, I understand. Because, like, sometimes when I watched Cutie Pie streams, like, his microphone, if you look at it, it's like omega furry, right? And I was like, I wonder why he doesn't clean it off. And then, you know what? After getting a microphone with, like, this kind of thing on it, and I was like, I see. Because they just rub themselves all over it, and it's just like, at some point, you can't be asked to clean it off. Thank you for the 7 months, Pandal. Thank you. No, I do use a lint roller, but just like... It's like after a couple of hours even, it's just back to normal. Back to where it was. So I'm like, okay, you know what? There's really not much of a point. Thank you for the 9 months, Fishy thing. Thank you. I was gonna draw today. I was gonna draw something really quick for Daff because it's her birthday today. But yeah, I don't know. But no, I mean, I don't know why I said but hopefully I can finish it in time before the day ends. Hey, can I get a high five? Oh, yeah, good enough, I guess. Thank you for the 4 months synthesized. I actually don't know what time zones Daff is in. I don't know if she's on West or East Coast. Because I don't know where she's at right now. She's PST? Oh. That gives me time. Thank you for the $12. Jonah, thank you. Oh, goodness. Yeah, if she's East Coast, then I already lost, because it's already... I mean, it could still be a belated birthday gift. Even if I don't finish it on time, it could be belated. It doesn't have to be finished right away. It could be happy. Okay. Thank you for the 6 months, Raymond. Thank you. 2 hours speedrun. I think 2 hours should be enough. Early birthday gift for next year? Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like late night streaming. Because I can just do all my things in the morning and then I could stream. Then stream however long. Because I got everything out of the way. Can you move, please? Can you sit still for like 5 minutes? Thank you. Thank you for the 2 months, Jimmy. Thank you. I'm eating fried rice. Kimchi fried rice. He's like, please. He was going off last night. What were you meowing about? What were you meowing about last night? You see something? The Pokemon shirt is just... I think if you just Google Pokemon shirt, maybe with like 1995 on it, you'll probably find it. I just spotted off some random site. Excuse me. Am I gonna... What did you say? Am I gonna draw on the iPad or tablet today? I'm going to be drawing on a very small tablet. The Intuos Small. I didn't know they came out with the new one. So... It's literally the tiniest thing ever. Here, let me show you. Let me dust all the fur off it because it kind of is furry. But it's literally just this. Honestly, I tried on-screen tablets and I feel like I don't like... I'm too used to this because this is what I started with. And then drawing like an on-screen tablet, like I guess I could use my iPad here and there, but like when I try drawing on the PC, it just feels weird. I don't know why. Maybe it's because a lot of on-screen tablets have like interfaces on the side, or like buttons on the side where where you know, put like all your shortcuts and stuff, but then yeah, I'm just used to using my keyboard when I draw, so it is a... No, it's not a bamboo, but the bamboo was what I started out with. And I miss it. Like, it was such a good tablet for its price. Did I see that? No, I did not see those clothes. How do you know? I'm gonna assume you're gonna say, how do you know where your pen is relative to the screen? It just... I don't know, I guess you kind of get used to it over time. But I guess I'm just used to drawing with it, so it's something that's very second nature. Have people told you you have good taste in video music? I mean, sometimes. Not to toot my own horn or something, but I mean, I feel like this is just I feel like most people like it because it's something nostalgic to them in general, so I mean, most people will say like, I like your playlist, or like, what is your playlist? I'm like, it's this, or it's linked here, and then I know I'm happy to share what I listen to or my music or whatever links there are. Alright buddy, it's time for you to go down. I need to use my computer, so say goodbye. Goodbye. And he's gonna jump back up here in a second. No, no. He's looking at me, he's like, why? Why won't you let me back up here? No, Haru, you can't come back up here. I gotta use the desk now. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, little one. He's gonna do what he wants. Yes, nail care. I would like to see Haru draw. That'd be pretty cool. Haru, can you draw a little picture for us? Yeah? He's like, sign me up, coach. Come here. I know you want to jump up on your little tail. Yeah. Am I gonna play Temtem on Tuesday? Is Temtem finally released? Wait, what is Temtem about on Tuesday? Tave the pen to his paw. He would probably start running around the room and he would hate it done. So it comes out on Tuesday. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I remember. So it's only been the beta, right? So it hasn't like fully released. Hey, stop that. $42? Wait, it's pay to play? Oh goodness, I didn't know it was gonna be that expensive. Thank you for the 10 months, Choco J. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Let me go see. Temtem on Steam. I thought it was free to play, but maybe I guess I was just under the wrong impression. Holy frick, 42 doubloons? That's a fat stack. But I mean, I'm gonna read the recommended. Yeah, it's a very odd price, but it seems like a lot of people like it now, or there's a lot of good reviews on Steam. So it seems, I guess, maybe they've improved a lot since when I played. I played during like the alpha stress test, and yeah, I didn't want to continue playing it for a while because it, like, after I wiped once, the starting point, or like the point that I was back at, I was just like, I don't want to walk back anymore. And there's no like way of faster traveling, or at the time where I was, so I was just like, nah. And then I was like, I'm good. Thank you for the 21 months, Ezra. Thank you. Temtem? I think Temtem is it's like, it's supposed to be like Pokemon kind of, but basically I think all the battling are, it's double battles, which is not the most fun. I mean, I didn't really like the battling too much because I'm not much of a double battle fan anyway, so it was meh. I mean, yeah, I guess it's not for everyone. I always have, whenever things kind of try to recreate Pokemon, I think it's always the monster slash creature designs that make me kind of like, none of them really draw me in where I'm like, I want to play this game and I really want like specific characters or creatures, Pokemon, or what, monsters, whatever they want to call it in their game. So yeah. There's a battle pass? What would you do with a battle pass in Temtem? Or like, I'm just thinking about like any MMO RPG, I guess. Like, what kind of battle pass for skins or something? Dude, battle pass is the ultimate cash grab. Riot did the Valorant battle pass really well because like, there's a bunch of Radiant in the battle pass, right? And Radiant, if you want to actually buy it, it costs so much to buy Radiant, so it's more of an incentive to buy the battle pass and play the game a ton to get Radiant instead of like buying it straight up. They did a really great job in making people want to buy the battle pass in that game. Radiant is where I know it's. I wish you could get more like in a more obtainable way, but I don't know. Yeah, Radiant is more than $1. I forgot how much it costs for like 20, 40, 80. Is that how much it goes by? How much are skins? It depends. So like, usually they come out with bundles, and like if it's a bundle with a ton of skins, it depends on like how what is the word I'm looking for? How detailed the skins are, if there's like effects and stuff and sound. I would say like a pretty expensive one is like $70-ish almost. right? It's like 71 something or like 60 something. And then like yeah, the skin prices are all over the place and it's just like, dude, it's so much. The champion skin's 80. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then so they make the knife like really expensive. Like the one thing that most people want is the knife in the, the bundles. So they make the knife really, really expensive. So it's like it's not really worth to just buy the knife. It's better to just. It's more of an incentive for you to be like, man, okay, if I'm spending this much for the knife already, I might as well just buy the whole thing. But yeah, so. I guess Riot has us down. I mean, I do that. I mean, I've fallen victim to that. I'm just like, except actually the one thing that I didn't buy the whole skin set on was the Reaver, the most recent Reaver one, because I didn't really like the Phantom skin or the Spectre or the Ghost and kind of like whatever about it. And then, but I just bought the knife because I was like, the knife is nice, but the rest, I'm like, whatever. But Riot is. And don't they have like a battle pass for TFT now? I don't know if they have a battle pass for League of Legends, but battle pass truly is the way to get money. Because like, if a little kid's like, Mom, can I have $70 to buy skins? They're gonna be like, no. But it's like, Mom, can I have like $10 to buy something? It's really worth it. They'll be like, okay, maybe. So it's like, battle passes are there for like the children or the ones that can't really use a credit card online or buy things online yet. I'm like, you know what, nice work, nice thinking, although I mean, I guess they have to get their money somewhere. Oh, Overwatch is getting rid of their loot boxes? Dude, I loved loot boxes. But, I mean, I guess Battle Pass would probably be fine. But I love the feeling of opening loot boxes. I am a loot box goblin. When I played Overwatch, I spent... I don't know, I guess it depends on, like, how many I had to open to get the skin that I wanted. But I kept going until I got the skin that I wanted. And I feel like most of the Overwatch player base is like that as well, but... I mean, the loot boxes in Overwatch were like, I mean, I don't know what else you would want besides the skins. I mean, like, sprays, maybe? I don't really care for those. Voice lines, I could really care less about having those equipped. But, yeah. Overwatch 2 is... Isn't Overwatch coming out really soon, too? Thank you for the 18 months straight, thank you. But Overwatch was... It was fun when it was out, when it first came out, and then October 4th. I keep saying this, but I'm giving Overwatch 2 literally 2 weeks until it goes like I think recently I think I was in a call with my friends and then someone was like, wow, Overwatch 5.4k viewers on Twitch, and I was like, oh my god, that's so abysmal for like a game that is published by like one of the bigger companies. I'm just like, that's kind of insane that no one wants to watch Overwatch. Yeah. How long do you think it dips? But I mean, I would literally give it depends on who plays the game, right? Like, if I'm sure the people who play Overwatch or like the very popular Overwatch streamers will probably play it for like the first week. That's why I'm giving like 2 weeks, like the first 2 weeks, and then after that it's going to plummet again, and then no one's gonna care because it's not that much different. Yeah, because like if XQC plays Overwatch 2, then he'll literally bring back the viewer base like more than tenfold than what it is now, which is really crazy. I'm pretty sure if Blizzard's just like begging out their knees, like hoping that XQC will play Overwatch 2 for a little bit, so they're like, oh my god, please. influence some people to play our game, but I feel like it's not many people are gonna keep playing the game. Plenty of indie, yeah, a lot of indie games have been doing better, which is really nice. I feel like what are you looking at? It's really nice to see a lot of indie games pop off, but I feel like as of recently, maybe not like this year, but like the past couple of years, more indie games have been brought to light and have been super popular. I don't know if that's just because of how Steam works or how everyone... I don't know how the marketing works, because I haven't really seen much about like specific games until I see other people playing it, but because there's nothing to play, I guess. There haven't been like any huge game releases. It's always like every once in a while. So maybe that's why. League of Legends, yeah, League of Legends is a really... It's by a tiny indie company called Riot Games, and you know they're kind of on their way. I see the vision. Yeah, Played Up, I remember seeing first because of Hafu, and then Cult, I remember seeing... What did I watch? I think it was Daft. Daft and Asu were playing it together, so then that's how I first saw Cult. And then I think I watched someone else play it, and then I was like, you know what? I'll try it out. Any new games I'm excited for? I honestly don't know what's in store besides Pokemon, so yeah. Thank you for the 3 months, Ryan. Thank you. New games on Twitch pop up for like a week and then die off. I mean, no, it's usually on Twitch or for streaming. If it's like a really popular game, the viewership is probably really good for like a month, and then like after a month, then it's like the dip, because it's usually people have like this. I say like a month time span. Like a good example is with like WoW, Lost Ark, like those types of games. People will play for like a month, and then it's either like they commit to playing it more, or they're like, I'd rather go play something else, or they go back to what they originally liked doing. So I feel like it's like a month is like that good sweet spot that most games have, especially when like I guess streamers play it, and they just either commit to it or not. But a couple weeks to a month, yeah, I guess. Rumbleverse? No, wait, Rumbleverse was actually, even though when I first got sponsored by it, well, I had motion sickness the first time I played it, so it was really hard for me to like actually enjoy playing the game. But I think my second time playing it, towards the end, when I like understood how it worked, I was like, you know what, this is actually pretty fun. Well, it would have been more fun to me if I could have played with like other people instead of solo, but at the time the beta didn't have that. But I think now you can queue up with you or like with another person. So do I like Played Up? I tried Played Up, and I don't know what happened. Okay, the first group of people I played it with, it was really chaotic, and then I played with 3 people the next time I played it, and then it was really... Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the raid, Sleep. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Welcome back from Mexico. We love Celine. I don't know if she's gonna stream Champions tomorrow, but if she is, I will be watching along with her. But I saw that you were streaming the DRX vs 100 Thieves game, but I was asleep for that one, so I couldn't watch along, sadly. She's baking cookies right now. Oh, sounds so good. Oh yeah, I'm going to be streaming with Arya on Tuesday. Wait, what? I think Tuesday is the 6th. Yes, Tuesday. I had to double check my calendar. I'm gonna bake with Arya on Tuesday. I asked her if we could try making... Have you guys seen those like tiny like lunchbox cakes. I feel like they're kind of popular now, but I suggested it to Arya because I wanted to bake something, but also I wanted to see what she would decorate it like and how I would decorate it like, and I feel like it'd be a pretty cool comparison to see, but I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Haru! Anyway, I think it's time to get to drawing. Hopefully this works. I sketched this out with my mouse first, so don't laugh at me if it looks janky. I'm gonna clean it up. So lunchbox cakes, it's like they're like tinier cakes and they're pretty I don't know. I feel like they're more popular on social media these days. You want some lip tint too, Haru? That's what I thought. It does not. Like cheesecakes? No, they're just kind of like mini cakes, I guess. Yeah, but I don't want a whole cake because I don't think I could finish a whole cake, but a smaller cake like this size I could probably finish in a good amount of time. Does this work? Alright. You guys probably know what reference photo I picked this from, so... Excuse me, Mr. Harold. I've got to draw. Excuse me. Thank you. Where is my... Oh, this is not the... Is this the right pen? No, it's not. This one. There you go. Is this... Oh, wait, maybe it's... Where is... Oh, I'm on the eraser. There we go. I'm a professional mouse artist. I do like sketching with my mouse a ton. Where are my glasses? Oh, wait, no, not those. Excuse me. I don't know where it is, but... What do I feel like? I found a lot of... hit them again? Maybe. Where'd you put my glasses, sir? Excuse me. Yeah, you can see I did it with the mouse, because if I zoom in, it's really, like, scraggly. Because, like, mice don't have pressure, right? So you see the lines, but if I zoom out, it doesn't look that bad. But if I zoom in, you're like, oh yeah, she definitely drew this with the mouse. I need to pull this picture up next so I can see it. Okay, let me move around some windows on my PC so I can look. But I guess this is how I'm gonna be drawing because he wants to be up on my business, so... Yeah, I gotta draw with Haru in my face, which is fine. I'll deal with it. Haru's forehead. Then I gotta peek over his head. Is he just... Can you guys even see him on stream? I don't know what you guys see, but... Where's my eraser? You can see his head. Oh, Haru, you silly. What was this on? It's so hard sometimes to... Especially when I'm playing games and he's in my face, I'm like, oh my goodness. Thank you for the sub with Prime Vodano. Thank you. Anatomy? Gosh. Everything. Like, when I first started drawing, literally everything was a problem. Or, like, really hard. And this, honestly, is really difficult to track what I'm doing, because R is... R is just in my face. Yeah, what do you... You got something to say, buddy? This is truly the most difficult timeline here. He slow blinked at you guys. That's cute. You trust them, Haru? You think they're trustworthy people? Haru, you're such... Yeah, actually it's Haru that's drawing, not me. You guys have been fooled all along. Like, the angles I want to draw at, it's... very... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just watching him draw, I guess. Thank you for the 28 months, Skedaddle. Thank you. Don't bite my pen! What? Sir? What are you doing? And they can't even tell because you're not... the pen's not even on the camera. Sneaky little guy you are. Excuse me. Stop being so freaking cute. See, this is sometimes why, like, when I have to work on my computer, I can't even... It's a difficult time. Is he hungry? No, he just wants love and affection. I recently got my cats new food because they didn't sell the same thing that I fed them before, and he doesn't really like it, so I think I have to find something different. Art is 2, yes, he's 2 years old. He's a very, very young child of mine. He's a baby, yes. A very big baby. If you think about it, catnip is like... Yeah, catnip's basically just like weed for cats, no? No, this is not a self-portrait. This is a present for staff. Where's a little selection tool? I don't even know what it is on this thing. There we go. Thank you for the 4 months, Dookie. Thank you. Your mom found 2 stray kittens. Estimate. That's so cool. That's always been my like little dream. I've always wanted to like rescue some stray animals, especially as a child, because then my parents would be like, no, and I'd be like, come on, I found them. Can we take care of them? And they'd probably be like, okay, and then. But it never happened in my childhood. Maybe it'll happen sometime later in my life, but definitely not now. Okay. All right, buddy. I need to put you down. Can't see. Much for everywhere. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's just back. I guess. Yeah, I can't see. It's like I can't get mad at him because he's really cute, but at the same time, his whole entire tail is blocking the drawing part, and I actually cannot see. Has he ever scratched or bit me? I mean, yeah, he likes to give love bites a lot, so that's a really fun time, especially when it's unsuspected or you're just chilling and you're not really looking at him, and then he decides to go for a little nibble, you know, and you're like, oh goodness. But I think he just doesn't know like what hurts and what doesn't, because I don't think he's had like, since he was a stray cat, he didn't have much you know, like human interaction as a kitten. All of his tendencies, you know, are just, yeah, very hard for him to grow out of, I'd say. Aggressive? No, he's never been aggressive. The only time he's been like aggressive is just for what do you call it, when he's like overstimulated. Like, you ever wonder, or I guess if you're not a cat owner, you might be like, why do cats freaking like attack me after I've scratched or like pet them for a while? They just get overstimulated and that's when they start like scratching you a ton. Because it's like, I feel like once you learn a cat's body language really well, then you won't get attacked anymore. But if I know when it's like when he's at that threshold of getting what do you call it? What did I just do? When he's like about to attack. If they did get aggressive though, I would simply just be angry at them, but I feel like cats and punishment really don't do well. So you're supposed to like... I forget how you're supposed to handle their bad habits. Not to flex or anything, but I don't think my cats really have bad habits, but if they do, then I'm pretty sure... I don't think negative reinforcement really does much for them. I think you're just supposed to like redirect it somehow. But that being said, I don't really remember how though. Spray bottles, yeah, I think people use spray bottles, but I would hate that. Or like, I would feel so bad. I feel like they would hate me if I did that, so I don't want... I would hate doing that. Yeah, I know some people, if like your cats bite your wires, they spray like something bitter on it, something bitter tasting to the cat, so they won't want to. But I don't know. Cats aren't domesticated? Of course they're not. They freaking... Wait, you guys know the origin of cats, right? I'm pretty sure this is true, but cats basically, like a TLDR of how cats came to become pets, were literally just... They're like, yo, these people will feed us and, like, give us free shelter. Let's freaking stay here. And they basically self-domesticated themselves because they're like, we actually don't have to work a single day. We're just gonna chill. And worship us. Yeah, they worship us. They feed us. We don't have to go out and wonder what our next meal is. We literally can just stay here for free. Excuse me, sir. Wait, what did you just do to my... What did you just bring up? I mean, they're smart. Cats are very, very smart. Literally rent-free. The longest living cat 37? Oh my god, that's insane. Haru, I love you so much, but could you please get off my desktop for like an hour? That would be really great, because then I could, you know, do this. My mom wants to, dude. That's no. I would like to reincarnate as a cat because I could literally. It's the definition of sitting there and looking pretty. You know what I mean? Like cats just sit there and they just look so cute, and you're like, oh my god, let me give you the world. And like as a cat owner, you understand that they're not really going to be like dogs, where they're like super obedient. Cats are very like. When they want it, they'll have it. When they want to give you something, they'll give it to you. But you can't make them give it to you, basically, right? So it's like... being a cat is definitely better than... not being a dog. Being a dog. I didn't even commission this, but it's nice that you're drawing your wife. Wait, Scarra, do you know what I'm drawing? I'm drawing Daff. Hold up. Did you... is there something I don't know? I have no idea. I gotta go. Oh no. Goodbye. Wait, someone actually clipped that. That's a good one. But he did not know. He's going to disappear now. Wait, before you disappear. I don't know if he's gone already, but I just need to know if he's selling those onesies of his VTuber. You'll have them by Twitch Hunt. I'm gonna rock that actually. That's going to be my stream outfit. Then I could pretend to be you and I profit. No, I'm just kidding, but I feel like it'd be very comfortable. Actual Scarra cosplay. And then I gotta go like this and wear the shirt. That's such a good emote. God? What do you mean God? It's a good emote. Or you're like, God, I'm such a genius. Yeah, I agree. That is you are a genius. Did I see the clip of... wait, no. Can you link it? I would like to see. On the... wait, no. Wait, what? It's cringe? Please give me the link. I love watching cringe stuff. You're cringe? No. Cringe is the new cool. Did you know that? So, it's cool to be cringe nowadays. I feel like everyone just likes cringe in general, though. Because, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how cringe... okay, actually, the funniest thing is... do you guys think it's cringe if, like, someone is talking and they're, like, saying... okay, say, like, there's a teacher, there's, like, a student, and they like, ask something, and like, the teacher doesn't really hear, so it's kind of like they're, like, talking to themselves, but they keep going on. You know, and then it's like, do you find that cringe? When people just like kind of they like get ignored, I guess, but then they just keep going. You're like, ugh. No. It's painful. It's unfortunate. Not really. Okay. It's awkward. Yeah, I guess it's more so awkward. You just feel bad. Okay, I was using that as an example, but I guess that's not a really good example though of what I'm trying to ask. Well, I'll try to brainstorm and think of something better though. Okay, let's see this. Okay, what is this, Scarlet? Do I watch the whole thing? Should I have this at 25 minutes? All right, let's watch this together, guys. Let me try bringing this up. It's when I'm interviewing. All right. There we go. Window capture. Did this? Okay. What happened here? Oh, why can't I? Oh wait, here we go. Her just literally tail whipped me. Okay. What happened? 25 minutes? Is it here?
New hate is just very relatable.
Or did I go past
you never
it?
really know sort of what
25 minutes.
What, you're Brom?
I'm Brom.
Oh my god!
Hulk is the strongest muscle.
Oh my
There it is.
god!
The responsibility of this is kind of scary.
Okay.
It's like the anticipation from the fans. It's just you can feel it. It's like tangible. Even on the internet, you just feel it.
My agent sent me out for it, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." You know, a black kid. He's a scientist. He's super sick. You know.
He's
and then
sick.
when I got in, I was like, "Oh, this is a lot bigger than I thought."
Is this where it is?
I'm sure you've been to a lot of premieres.
Oh, here
This
it
is
is.
much different, right, than most?
It's a lot cooler than most, I gotta say. Okay.
Right, doing it right.
The production value, this is like so
God, Scar, you're
incredible.
such a zoomer.
Well, how do you approach this challenge?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the universal themes of hating someone you love and loving someone you hate is just very relatable. Doing something like this, you never really know sort of what the end result is going to look like, but the team behind this is absolutely unbelievable. And
cringing.
from day one, I knew that I wanted to be involved.
But that was
I
a
just can't wait to
clean
see what the
one.
players and what fans
Dude, you
think
look
of
so
the show. I'm very
dapper.
excited.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to say, I've never been as proud of a job.
Was that it? Was it only the sheesh or is there more?
Turn on Netflix and watch it. That makes me really happy. It's a weird feeling.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Wait, where was it?
It's a lot cooler than most, I gotta say. Okay.
Right, doing it right.
This is the
This is much different, right, than most of premieres. This is much different, right, than most.
It's a lot cooler than most, I gotta say. Okay.
Right, doing it right.
This is the production value.
One more
This is the-
time.
Right.
This is the production. I gotta say. Okay.
Right, doing it right.
Someone's gotta make this into a reaction right here. This is good. This should be my freaking donation sound. Donation like GIF right there. This is a good one actually. Thank you for showing me this gem. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a good alert sound. Alright, let me put this back so I can... There... Like... Dude, the liquefy tool is literally like the most god-given thing when you don't want to feel it, when you don't really want to redraw stuff. Here. Can't even tell how these bolts are. I'll just go with the flow, I guess. What kind of question is that? No, my cat has not pooped on my bed, but I mean, I don't think that, I feel like that wouldn't be a very common thing. Maybe if your cat hates you or you don't clean out their litter box and they're there to give you a gift, a vengeful gift for not cleaning out their litter box or something, maybe, right? But I have not experienced that yet, I guess. I hope I won't. Maybe if my cat gets like old and they can't make it to the toilet, the litter box, maybe they would poop in my bed. I don't know. Okay, but my cat, sometimes they don't like fully like, sometimes especially Kumo, because like the fur on his butt is like really long, you know. Sometimes he has a little dangly, and then I have to take it off of him because like his fur is so long, and I'm like, oh gosh, what is this doing here? Yeah, but it happens. But I understand because he has long fur. The poop particles, yeah, the pains of being a cat owner. Well, I mean, I guess it could happen with dogs as well. Yeah, I guess dogs with long fur can also have that happen to them. What program are you using? I'm using Clip Studio. But I've heard Clip Studio is kind of changing their thingy. Actually, I think it's for Clip Studio 2, not Clip Studio 1, but for Clip Studio 2 or something, they're making it like subscription based, and I saw them getting super flamed for it, and I was like, oh goodness. Not the Photoshop approach. So that's a little unfortunate that they're going down that path, but I mean, yes, they might have more to offer. I mean, I feel like this Clip Studio, which is Clip Studio 1, already has a lot to offer already, so, and it's a one-time payment thing, so that's pretty nice, you know. I guess they were fine. They were like, it's time to make money finally or something. I don't know. Or maybe they're just trying it out. Yeah, they've always had so much good, like, or everyone would always talk about Clip Studio Paint so highly, and then, yeah, now everyone's mad. But I mean, I think I would understand if it was for the first one, but it's just for the second one, so I'm like, okay, that's fine, but... I guess I don't have an issue if it doesn't affect the one that I'm currently using right now. So then I'd be like, okay, well that's a little strange. This one still gets updates. This has... I don't know. I'm sure it will still get updates, but just probably won't offer the same features as 2. Or maybe 2 has better features. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know the whole spiel of it all, but honestly, probably not that different. Ah, I just moved. $1 a month. Okay, wait, that's not bad. I don't think... I think it's more than $1 a month for sure. Because I don't think people would be mad about $1 a month. That seems like an odd price to get worked up over. Plus tax. I mean, but still. Thank you, Sophia. No, this is not Jet, this is Staff. Yeah, there's no way it's $1 a month, but that'd be sick if it were. I'd be like, sign me up. Okay. Scar's wife. I can't believe he came in here and said that. That was so funny. It was so perfect. I mean, he just probably thought I was drawing like someone random, you know? Because it's a bit too early to tell, I guess, what I'm drawing. So, fair enough. I need to zoom in on this. I need to look at the details. Surely, you have to leave your PC tablet. No! Would you have like a big tablet? I'm personally a small tablet fan, but that's probably because I use the bamboo. Go off. What is this? Okay, I'm skipping over this. Thank you for the freaking lovely vocals, Animal Crossing KK Slider. Yeah, I used the bamboo tablet back when it existed. Can you stop zooming out and pressing buttons on my tablet, please? Heart, I beg you. Please, just once. Come here. Get over here. Yeah. Yeah, you go right there. Tom Nook is gonna cancel me. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do if he cancels me? No! Sure. You not smack me with your tail? Very rude. You are getting off my desk. Excuse you. Yep, you jump off. You go. Get off my desk. The most you've seen him, he likes, yeah, I guess he's more active at nighttime, so you definitely will be seeing a lot of him today, if anything, because he's on his worst behavior right now. He does not care. How long does it take me to finish? It depends on like what I'm drawing and like what it's for, how detailed it is, etc, etc. Have I tried AI generated art? No, but I've seen people do it and I feel like a lot of people aren't happy, or well, I guess artists in general aren't happy about it, especially because the AI generated art takes, you know, art from artists and then you know they like mix it up, so it's like they're stealing art basically to generate new art, so it's, yeah. That's how I see the reception. I've seen it recently, so I'm like, huh, interesting. Wait, someone won an art competition with AI generated art? That's literally not even... I mean, okay, sometimes people use generated art for like buildings and stuff, I guess, like backgrounds. But I mean, I guess regardless of the subject, it's kind of an iffy matter. It's cool to see, but not when they say they made it. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could just ask people to draw for you, but I mean, I don't know, maybe people are impatient and would want something fast and not wanting to pay artists, so maybe without a cost, they're like, alright, let's do this. I feel like it'd actually be... I feel like you could tell sometimes, depending on like the subject. Cause like whenever I see it pop up on my like timeline, I feel like I can tell if it's been generated or not. Yeah, that's pretty good. I am using a Intuos Small. Intuos Pro Small. I got the Intuos Small, like the little teeny one, but I realized the cable, like this little tiny one, but I realized the cable is too short. From my PC. I mean, I guess I could use it on a laptop, like if I'm traveling, but I cannot use it if I'm, what do you call it? If I'm on my desktop. Okay. By this point, you've probably gotten her everywhere. That's fine. I'm using Clip Studio right now. Yes, Har, you're very cute, but I am busy and I can't pet you right now. I wish I could. I'm trying to finish something. Thank you very much. I can. And the thing about like when I draw especially, it's like you enter, or I guess for most things that most people do, when you're gaming, when you're creating something, you like reach the state where it's like you cannot be disturbed or else it's gonna ruin your flow. Or that, at least that's how I feel for the most part. And then if it gets interrupted, then it's hard for me to like get back into whatever I was doing. So yeah, literally flow state, but like when you're creating something, I guess. Are drawing tablets hard to use? Depends, but yeah, it's definitely different than like drawing on pen and paper, unless you're, you know, drawing with a tablet that's an on-screen tablet. But even then, I feel like it's a bit to get used to because of how the pen acts. But I feel like it's not that different, but I can't really say because it's been a long time since I have used them, so... Excuse me. Digital is my preference. I don't really like Control Z. Like all these controls are just too handy to not use. Like if I would pick digital almost all the time, but traditional art does look really good. But it's just that, you know, I tend to make a lot of mistakes, so I like drawing with, you know, I like drawing digitally. Dude, I wish I could use water. I wish I could paint, but I cannot for the life of me. Painting is not really... Like, colors? My brain isn't really good with colors. So... The Control Z is a lifesaver. Tell if this looks... Save this. Control Z never makes you progress, really? I mean, I love the undo. But yeah, it spoiled me. Like, it was to a point, like, when I was younger, and I would like draw in school sometimes, like out of habit, my fingers would make the undo motion when I'm drawing on paper. Yeah. Yeah, definitely makes my... definitely much faster drawing digitally. It's a lot faster to make adjustments and whatnot. I feel like I was never... I'm not very clean when it comes to drawing. Like, I'm very messy, very sketchy, so I always found it hard to draw traditionally. Especially, you know, like when people just draw with straight up pen. No pencil before, and they're just straight up inking stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's definitely not something I could do. What's the rotate shortcut? Oh wait, no, that's the rotate shortcut on this. Actually, I have no idea. Dude, pen drawers are chads. Thank you for the sub with Prime Corpse Gesture. Thank you. Let's see if this works. I don't know if this is gonna work, but let me try. This tool is supposed to work like this, but sometimes it don't be doing what I need it to do. So let's try this out really quick. Oh, let me hard though. This. Thank you for gifting 5 subs, Corpse Gesture. Thank you. If you guys got a sub, please make sure to say thank you. Okay. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will, but usually it's... Nope, it's not working. I honestly don't know how to use this, but let's see if I do this. Is it gonna... Nope. Wait, I don't know how to use this. Or is it this one? Maybe it's this. Boom. Okay, that really didn't do the job, but it kind of did what I wanted it to do. I don't know how sensitive it is actually, so I guess I'll just figure it out as I go. There's like a regular pen. Yeah, I feel like drawing digitally is definitely... Oh, it's like whenever I draw too much, I get like calluses, especially on like the side of my pinky. And like it rubs off to the point where like the skin rubs off. You know, not having that issue is a lot better. So... Ew, I mean, it's just how it happens because there's like friction in between your hand or your finger and the paper or whatever you're working. Even with the tablet, it does that. So if you're... That's why a lot of people wear like gloves and stuff to protect their hands. Let me just do this. Probably crop this a little bit. Why did it fill this in? This is not what I want filled in. What time is it? I mean, I guess I'm not really on a time restraint. I do use a Wacom tablet. I'm using the Intuos Pro Small. I used to use I think I used a medium before, but that one was too large. Like, I literally do not move my pen much from the middle, so... I don't need a large surface. I just need a tiny tablet. It's just there's so much surface area, and then like I don't have that much space on my desk to have one of those, and I don't think I would use that much space either. Or, I mean, I definitely don't. So, like, yeah, I'll pass on that. Oh, whoops. Oh, they're not filling. Oh, this part. Silly me. Oh, I need to remember to... How do I clip? Oh, this... Actually, I can't tell if like my modern colors are saturated or not. Hopefully they're not too much, but maybe they are. Ever work on something in night light mode? No, I haven't had that happen to me. Because I don't have it on my iPad nor my PC. Thankfully, I've not ran into that issue, but I would probably be sad because my... But I feel like colors are sometimes an easy thing to fix if that happens. But yeah, it kind of does suck if you're working on something, you're like, alright, the colors are a lot more messed up than I thought it would be. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can use to adjust colors, like, but maybe it'd be hard to recreate what you were looking at sometimes, initially. Depends. You could probably get it somewhat close. Thank you for the 10 months, Twilight. Thank you. Sky's a veg. This is actually a veg stream because I don't really talk much when I draw. Just usually doing my thing. Thank you for the 1 year no Dutch thing. Thank you. Just doing my thing and in the zone. How often do I draw? I don't know. Not too much. It depends if I'm feeling inspired. If there's something I really want to draw or not. If I don't have something that I want to draw, sometimes I don't touch or like I don't draw for like weeks. But it all depends. Thank you for the 2 months, Mo. Thank you. Underneath. Okay, that's fine. Oh wait, I forgot to do this part. I do want to play the new WoW expansion. Hopefully I like it. I really wanted to play the new class, but I feel like everyone's gonna make the new class, so maybe there'll be too much of the new class, you know? I don't know, we'll see. Thank you for converting your sub, Ivy. Thank you. The new class is a healer, I believe. It's called Evoker. Oh. Everyone wants to be scaling up, basically. Ooh, Bloodlust. Healer spec and DPS. Oh, I see. Yeah, I think there's a DPS spec for it too, but I don't know how good one or the other will be, so. Okay. Let's go in with this. Where is my bucket? This dark though. Maybe I should. Or on the greater side. That's good. No, I've made oopsie. Now I'm picking colors. There's a color picker at the bottom left. But I mean, I don't really have a thought process when I choose colors. I usually just go around and then I'm like Well, obviously I'm looking at a picture of Daphne and like what she's wearing, but for colors in general, I just kind of go until I'm like, I like this color. And if I don't like the color, then later on when I'm done, I'll like mess around with the like hue, saturation, curves and stuff to see if I like anything else. Like adjusting the colors, seeing what I like. That is all colored. No. I like Daft, like actually. What is that supposed to mean? I love Daft. I can't tell if this is gonna be too bright. Maybe it's this. No. I don't really know how I want to try this. And she has a great laugh, and she's very entertaining, and she's very sweet. Me for the 13 months, Sheeplicious. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's Labor Day weekend, huh? What do people even do on Labor Day weekend? Do they like have barbecues or something? I don't freaking know. Go to the beach? Oh. Okay, well that's not something I'd participate in. Think about work the next day. It's just like, ah yes, it's a little tiny time. I just liked Labor Day because you know, then you didn't have to go to school. I was like, yes. That was the only part of Labor Day that I celebrated, I suppose. And everything else, I was like, okay, whatever. Barbecue, go to the beach. So. out here again. Keep getting away with this. Did they add any like new holidays for schools, or is it the same old? You know. I feel like they have like a new national holiday. Yeah, are schools even open for it? When is June? I guess maybe most schools would be on summer break by then. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it depends on when school starts. Yeah, Juneteenth is in the summer, so I would assume that patched. Excuse me, sir. There you go. Thank you. Why do I try? Honestly, why do I even try? DLC, yeah, they need to add a DLC for school. Excuse you, sir. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the 3 months of Kyrie's. Thank you. What did I just click? Thank you for liking my Valorant drawing. I enjoy drawing Valorant stuff a lot, actually. I do my streaming. I just did it on Paint Tool Sai. Then I just made different layer thingies for the animation. Minion Valo art though, is that not great or what? Personally, I should have done more. I feel like. It's truly one of the drawings of all time for me. Dude, I wish they had sponsored me for that time. I would have made the most fired minion pancake or whatever they wanted me to do during that time. I would have done it all, but they yeah, didn't get to. So it's whatever. It's whatever. If they don't want it, then that's fine. You know, fine. Just. Oh, that is not the face I want. Actually. They have a collab. Is Kung Fu Tea like a really big boba chain? I feel like I've seen it in like every state besides, or like wherever I was in NorCal. Like I've seen it in Virginia, I've seen it here, but I've never seen it when I was in NorCal. There's a lot in Texas. Yeah, so I've seen, or at least, you know, I've seen a couple at least, so. Please don't put your tail in my food. I don't want to inhale your fur. I don't want to cough up a fur ball myself, Haru. Please and thank you. Have I seen... What did Papa John's make? I have no idea. What'd they make? Crustless, baseless pizza. What? Oh, goodness. It looks like a TV dinner. I'll have to go see what it looks like for myself soon enough. That does sound, a bit adventurous, yes, I must say. But I don't really know exactly where they got the idea from. You heard it? Not. Hey, come on. Off you go. Thank you. I mean, the only thing I really like about Papa John's is the garlic and the peppers that they give you. Everything, like the pizza itself is whatever, but I do like the garlic. It makes up for, because I feel like their crust is dry for the most part. Oops. Okay. Night. Papa Bowls. That already sounds cursed as is. I feel like I don't even need to see what it is to know that it's truly a disparaged creation. Thank you for the 6 months, Ben. Thank you. Hey, what are you staring at me for? Looks like lasagna. Okay, well, lasagna's not bad, though. No pasta or base. It's just cheese. Well, yeah, that just sounds like a trip to the bathroom for the most part. Which, like... I mean, I like cheese as long as it's good cheese, you know? I gotta see what they're really serving up. Hey. Hi, Gloria. Haru Pod. Haru, say hi. Say hi. Say hi to the queen. Hello. Okay. Not. My nose. My nose. Actually, let's put this because I wanna. I don't really know the shortcuts to this program, to be honest. I don't really use this program, but I do like a lot of the things that they give you, so might as well learn the shortcuts to this one. Red layers. Now the bad thing about me is that I just never name my layers, so it's like you just take the wheel and I try to figure out what's on what layer at some point. Oh, all this locked. Oh, what? That is the rotation? How do I rotate this back? What is this? So horny right now. No, I drew the thumbnail with the mouse, but I am not coloring with the mouse right now. I only draw when I'm with the mouse, like when I'm really lazy and it's not like the final thing that I'm working on, I guess. I work really, really large in my... This... Actually, I think you can you see the file size at the top? You can see how big this file is, actually, so... Usually I do like A4 for the size. And I mean, I had to grow up drawing with a mouse because, I mean, like when I was younger, obviously I couldn't get a tablet. Or like those tablets. I didn't even know a tablet existed till like, maybe like the end of or like towards middle school. I just assumed everyone drew with a mouse. Like when I was really young, and then I learned, and then I grew up, and then I learned. I was like, okay. Please, my dad. Please, I beg you. Thank you for the sub. I wish I could thank you properly, but I cannot read. Oh, my lab, thank you. Thank you very, very much. Where to save? Dude, I never save. The nice thing about like drawing on an iPad and Clip Studio usually auto saves like at some point for you, but yeah, I never save like anything. That's my one awful habit. I just forget to save. Like if I lose all my progress, that's just it, and then I just have to start over. But yeah, I truly live on the edge. If it crashes, it crashes, and then it's like, oh. I mean, it's happened to me a ton of times where like my program just randomly freezes. I in Photoshop do that a lot, and then I was just like, well, okay, I just lost whatever I was working on. But did it make me save? Nope, never. No matter how many times it's happened to me, never got into the habit of saving my work. Yep, I never learn. Or it's like I don't care, I guess. Chances are if I do it again, I'll probably approach it differently and probably like it better, I think. For the most part, when I like draw something at first and then I look back on it, I just hate it. It's like god awful, and then there's like a lot of times where I'm drawing something and I'll get to like I'll finish the drawing And then I'll just delete it because I don't like it, you know? So it's like, I don't really care what happens to my drawings for the most part. But I mean, I guess it is a lot of unnecessary work, if you will. I think I can... How do I practice anatomy? I don't know. I mean, some people like do warm-ups and they like draw whatever body part they like struggle on, like if it's the hands or whatever. But I guess I've just learned to... I mean, like once you draw enough and you know, at least try to draw things, you'll get a bit more used to it. But I guess the best way to practice is like tackling a thing that you don't really draw or have trouble drawing and just spamming it basically over and over again with like, I guess that's applicable to anything. Something that you feel like you lack in, you just keep practicing until it feels natural to you. Basically, then you get like a good idea, good grasp of how you approach it. I mean, I'm not the best at it. Like, it's definitely better than when I was younger, but like, I'm still not the greatest with it. Makes you no, you definitely... I don't know what body parts I draw. Like, I know what the freaking femur is or something, but that's because I learned it. But when people are like, I guess if you're like, maybe if you're taught, you know, like in a class, they might refer to some parts and then, you know. But I mean, honestly, I feel like most artists would not know from the top of their head like what a body part is specifically called. So you do not need to. That is the last thing you've got to worry about. Trust me. That is more than I know. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you really do not need to know. Why do you flip the image? It's just so you can see like if it looks right, I guess. Like if it's correct, like it's, what's the word I'm looking for? If it's like even, I guess. Because like sometimes you'll be drawing, yeah, if it's symmetrical, sometimes you'll be drawing, right? Like you're drawing, like, you know, most people like draw an eye or whatever, and they're like, okay, cool, this looks good, and they draw the other eye and it looks good, but okay, well, I'm gonna make it like really wonky. But like usually, and then you flip it and it looks like this instead of like even. So most of the time when you flip your canvas horizontally, you just like want to see like what adjustments you need to make, you know, to, like if I flip this now, then I could see like this one is smaller than the other. Which would make sense because it's like if it's at an angle from like further away, then maybe you want to adjust it, like put it a little more down and then fix it a little bit more so it's more even. And then you're like, oh, okay, this, you know, this is more, you know, what I'm looking for or something, right? But I don't know. You can just adjust like that or something while it's on a layer need. But thank you for the 11 months, Picho. Thank you. Where is this layer? The Clip Studio Paint News. I mean, personally, I actually don't use this program. I usually use Paint Tool Sai or Procreate, but I mean, I'm going to use this version. I mean, I don't remember the price points of it, but it is a little sad to see that they're going through the, you know, the subscription-based way. Unfortunate, quite unfortunate if I do say so myself. Oh, no wonder. Okay. Guess you gotta use MS Paint. Perhaps. Actually, I don't know if I like this or if I want to do this. No. I'm still thinking about when Scar just came here. I can't believe Scar said that. It's literally living in my mind rent-free. Just too funny. Big fan. Thank you so much. Okay, there we go. I want to adjust the less liquify tool. There are a lot of art styles I like. And there's like a lot of, sometimes you'll run across people's processes, which is really cool to see and how they work. I don't know. I guess, I don't know, maybe if you scroll through my Twitter following, you'll probably have a good idea of like the art that I like looking at. I like all styles of art, but the style of art I probably like the most is things with like really heavy or like very stylistic line art. I feel like it's, I don't know, it's always cool to look at. It's very expressive and I mean, I can always enjoy something that looks really painterly. But honestly, I can't do painterly. Like when people do like very delicate paintings and you know it looks really nice and it's like really like pretty, I'm like, my brain does not know how to work colors like that, so yeah, if only. But brain doesn't, I don't know, I never really got into it. Yeah, it's a lot of layers and a lot of, it's just painting in general is not something I'm very, very great at. Not my strong suit. I did not take art theory. That is... I had to take art history. And that was truly the most boring thing. I don't know if I even remember a single thing from art history. But... yeah, that was very, yeah, definitely not needed for whatever I have to do. Can you move, please? Can you come here? You can sit here. You can be like my little right-hand man. AP nap time? Oh yeah, there's the AP art history, huh? Well, I didn't take AP art history, but yeah, history in general. I mean, okay, sometimes history can be interesting, but definitely history was the class that I probably paid attention. Like the class I fell asleep in the most, by far. And it's not like my teachers are boring. Some of them were really interesting, but I just, you know, I just couldn't pay attention. Hard. It's hard to stay awake, especially when their rooms are so warm and, you know, it's first thing in the morning and I'm like, oh, what a wonderful place to sleep in. I don't think... not all teachers are boring, but... I mean, like... Okay, I think I stayed awake in Gov because... I had some friends next to me, so... At least they would keep me awake, but in other classes, I didn't really know anyone in my class, so I think that's why I fell asleep. Like... I remember the first time I ever fell asleep in class was... World History, and then I was like, oh my god, I've never fallen asleep in school before. I felt like a little delinquent. And then I learned not to care, and then I just fell asleep in every other class. As I grew up, so... yeah. But I remember I got caught... I like fell asleep in my psychology class, where I was like dozing off, and I really liked the teacher, but it was just that it was after lunch and her room was really warm, so I just ended up falling asleep. And then she called me out and I felt really bad, and I was like, well, I don't think her class is boring, it's just that her classroom is really warm and comfortable to sleep in. So... I mean, I definitely felt really bad about that, but... Dude, the thing that I hate the most is like keeping your head up when you're falling asleep. You're like, and then when you're about to doze off, then your head jolts back, and it's the worst feeling in the world. Alright, how do I want to do this pattern is the question, actually. Let's not fully, but... Down you go. I'm sorry, hearts. It's gotta be done. I'm sorry, young one. You're livid right now because I kicked her off my desk. I'm sorry. Oh. Hmm. Okay, the question is, how am I gonna do all these checkers? I don't know if I have a pattern for this, but yes, I'll just wing it and I don't sit in front of the class unless if I literally had to, like, the teacher assigned me there. I mean, I've done it once and then I never again because I realized that I'll just fall asleep even if I'm in the front. Because I originally put myself in the front because I was like, maybe I won't fall asleep, you know, in class if I am right in front of the teacher, but that literally changed nothing. So I was like, yep, you know what? Never mind. To the back I go again. How do I deal with doing presentations? I don't know. I always hated them. I was never great at them. But I think at some point I realized, you know what? Just going first is the best because then you just get it done and get it over with as soon as possible. Like, it'll always suck. But going earlier is better because then you don't have to worry about it as much or like anymore. Even if you did a god-awful job, and you need to remember, like, when you're presenting, okay, most people, like, I can speak for myself, I don't really pay attention to the contents of someone's, like, presentation, and I'm not the type to, like, raise my hand and ask questions in general, so I guess it's only applicable for, like, people like me, but I don't care if what you're saying is factual or not. I probably won't even register what you're saying in your presentation. Like, I'll be like listening, but it's not like I'm like consciously listening. It's like I'm half listening. So I'm just like, all right, great. And then, you know, it's over with. I'm like, and then everyone just claps for whoever just presented and then on to the next, basically. So I know it sucks because it feels like you're on the spot and maybe people will judge you, but I feel like very rarely people will judge what you have to present. I don't think I've ever been in class throughout my whole entire year of being like, or years of being in grade school and college. I'm not like, look at this idiot. They don't know what they're talking about. For the most part, I'm just like, okay. I mean, I'm probably thinking about what I'm gonna do when I'm at home, or like I want to go play games. Like I'm not paying attention to what you're doing. I'm like, actually, nerd, you're wrong. Like there's no way. And if someone does do that, then that is, they just suck. I don't know. So that's very unfortunate, and they suck. But for the most part, I feel like people won't be like that when you're presenting. Oh, questions for participation? Okay, to be fair, I never did. I remember some teachers being like, oh, you need to ask questions, but I literally did not know what to ask, so I just did not. I simply did not ask. Like, that's not gonna take a big portion out of my grade or anything anyway, so if I didn't have to do it, I'm not doing it. So that's why you gotta conspire. But what if you don't have friends? That's the thing. Like, what if they're like a bunch of strangers? Well, I mean, like, realistically, like in some classes I was in, I didn't really have friends either, so it's not like I could do that. But you just gotta remember, most people aren't gonna judge you for what you present, you know, and it'll be a-okay. But honestly, yeah, if you have that, or have to do that, I wouldn't really know what to say or ask. But I think I got better with things like that as I got older. Because like, phone calls is something that I despise. I mean, I still hate really calling in general, because I would rather, like, if I could work this out through text, like, I don't want to talk, you know? For the most part, like, if it requires like very specific things and you really need to talk, then maybe. But for the most part, I'm like, no, I would rather just, you know, text. But I definitely got a lot better with being on the phone with people or random, like, sometimes I would get so anxious about phone calls that I wouldn't pick up, because I was just like, I can't talk to them, I can't do this right now. But now I just pick up, I'm like, whatever, I might as well. But definitely the more you practice, the better it'll be, and you learn it's not too bad. But as long as you try to make the effort to do so, you know. Yeah, but honestly, if you're calling me for something you could have literally said in like a sentence in text, no thank you. I will not be picking up your calls anymore. Yeah, if it's people, then you know, then it's like a different story. But if it's just... Yeah, I saw a tweet recently and it was like, can I give you a call? And the dude with like the cigarette in his hand, and I was like, oh my god, I would actually despise that so much. Straight to voicemail, yeah. Okay, well, if my mom calls me, I don't really mind. Like, if it's my family or someone I know, it's totally fine. But if it's, like, I don't know, someone that I'm not very close to, or, like, you know, if it's, like, something to do with business or work, and then they're like, can I call you? And it's, like, something that was, you know, could have been easily said through a text message, then it's like, okay, I don't know what the point of that was, but alright then. What? Why don't you pick up the phone if it's your mom? Like, the older I get, I mean, I understand my mom very well now, of like all of her worries of when I was a child, and you know, you probably were mad at your parents for not letting you go out to places and such. Okay, sometimes parents are a little too overprotective, but I understand the sentiment that they have of like being very worried and not knowing what might possibly, like, if they haven't met your friend yet per se, and then you're like, yo, I'm gonna go out with this friend, they're gonna be like, I haven't even met this person, like, no. And then like, why? But then, I mean, honestly, it's fair for them to be worried. Like, putting myself in their shoes, I'd probably be worried too, so yeah. So that's why I'm never gonna have children. Then I don't have to ever worry, you know? Not like I want to take care of children anyway, because I don't think I've ever wanted children in my life, to be honest, so... That is why I will never be a parent, because I won't have to worry about that either, so... And giving birth is scary, so no thank you. No thank you on that part too. I'm good. But I guess even if you adopt, all those worries will still be the same, so... Diaper prices? I don't know. You gotta have some good financial stability for a child. You never know what happens. Same thing with like anything, I guess, like pets as well. Let's see. Dude, I can't wait for the new Pokemon game either. I am dying for a new console game. Thank you, Tempest. Honestly, I don't know what goes on with my line art. But I'm glad you like it. I feel like there's no sense of direction. I just literally, the way I draw is like I do it until I'm like, okay, this looks okay enough, and then I just go with it, I guess. I am getting Scarlet. Not Violet, because Scarlet has some things that I would much rather prefer, I think so. It costs 300. Yeah, nope, I could not take care of children. If it costs that much to raise children, ain't no freaking way. Oh, goodness. What did I just do? There you go. It's not the button I wanted to press. Alright, how the frick am I going to draw these checkers? This is gonna be a journey itself, in itself. Maybe I just draw a couple and then there's probably an easier way to make a brush or something, but oh, you're on the same layer. Yes, I am drawing deaf. Scar's wife. No. He didn't mean it. It's giving me... This is the combine down. Merge with layer flip. There you go. Oh, oops. Great heavens. Did I just copy and paste? There you go. God, see, if I had to do this by hand, technology is great, and I don't have to, you know, recreate this at all. I can use the freaking copy and paste button. It's doing it all there for me. What a wonderful life this is. What layer am I on? Why is this? Huh. That's only... There's probably a much easier way to do this, but fine. Better than doing this all by hand. What? Oh. What just happened to my program? It just froze out. Well, let's see if it comes back to life. I just have like a black screen. Oh wait, what? Oh, this thing came up. What is this? Control S. Wait for the program to respond. Let's see. This is how... No. I mean, it had probably saved at some point, but I don't know where. Thank you for the 11 months. I like turtles. Thank you. Oh, there you go. It's back. Oh, it's because I pressed the print button. I'm still not gonna save, but like... Please just Control S. You literally cannot make me. And it's either I'll learn the hard way. I mean, I won't learn because that's literally happened to me before. Try to save challenge, impossible. That's literally me. It's actually an adrenaline rush, you're right. I don't feel anything but living life on the edge by not saving my drawings and seeing where that takes me. Oh. Look at how OP this is though, like I don't even have to bat an eye doing this. Oh, but I did kind of miss an area, I guess. Crosshair? Yeah, well, definitely need a crosshair for drawing. DPI, sense, everything? Question mark? Ooh. Oh, what the? Oh, did this merge with the top thing? Didn't have. That would be awful. I guess. What? Ah, this merged together. How dare you? Yes. Your eyes hurt? I'm sorry. It's literally just the checkered pattern that gotta do. It'll look better once I actually morph it to what it has to do. What it should look like. Like this. Thank you for the 2 months, Jonate, and thank you for the sub with Prime last. Thank you. Cool. Thank you for the sub with Prime runs. Thank you. Thank you for gifting a sub, Soulfire. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gonna make that pattern? Yeah, by copying and pasting. A very great life hack. Ain't no way I'm doing all this by hand. Now, I would be crazy if I were to do that. I am not that crazy. Draw every individual square. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna do that. Like, this is... I think everyone copies and pastes their patterns, or they make it into a brush, which is a lot easier. I mean, I don't know if... I'm pretty sure Eclipse Studio has a way of doing it. I know Photoshop does, but... definitely easier than torturing yourself and trying to draw every individual. It's literally doing work for what, you know? So... why would you do that to yourself? This music makes you want to eat a pizza. Very interesting. Where's the pattern? Okay, that's over here. I guess that's a good thing though, if anything. Pizza's great. But I guess I don't really find myself craving pizzas much. I think it's because there's not really pizza places I enjoy eating at anymore. Nothing really grabs my attention for pizzas. The Poppable, I really doubt that's gonna change my mind. What do I eat on a regular basis? I don't know. I guess I eat like rice the most, if anything. But I don't really have something that I eat like religiously, I guess. I guess rice is probably the most common thing I eat, I guess. Rice and like eggs. Rice, soy sauce, eggs, etc. Rice and eggs, you can never go wrong with them. Very true, very true. Dude, Pokemon food, low-key, looks really good. Like, Coffins... No, you know, like, every gen, they just make it look better. Like, the curry looks so good from Sword and Shield. And then when they started making, like, those puffs, I don't really... In, like, Gen 6, I think? Gen 5? Gen 6, I think? Gen 6 and Gen 7 had some pretty nice-looking ones. I don't know what they're doing, but what did I just do? A Pokeblock? Yeah, that would be pretty good too. Sure, a lot of things would be pretty good. But yeah, like even I feel like food in games and just like in shows look really, really good. Animated, food, anything that makes it makes me hungrier than looking at like actual food. They just make it look so appetizing. Wait, Pokeblocks? I'm pretty sure they taste good. Thank you for the bits, Mark. Thank you. There's a brush for the checkerboard pattern. Yeah, I'm sure there is one, but I just decided to copy and paste everything for whatever reason, so here I am. There's a much faster way of doing this, but I have just decided to take on this task of copying and pasting everything. But I think... What was it? Possums look pretty good. Yes, no, maybe? What do you guys think? Poffins? I would give Poffins a try. As long as it was a very greatly cooked Poffin. You try one? Heck yeah. I feel like they'd be pretty good. I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be like a baked good almost, if anything. So I don't really know. It's like eating dog food. Well, you never know until you try it, right? I don't know if Pokemon food is supposed to be tasteless or not, so I guess we would only really find out if we tried ourselves. I mean, I'll probably give Overwatch 2 a try, but I really won't know how long I'll play it for, I guess. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do my part for Overwatch 2. Haha. Yeah. Love Overwatch. Woo! You missed my Overwatch art? Dude, I really loved drawing Overwatch art back then, but it's not the same anymore. Not the same game that I used to like playing. Disparage. If only we could experience what just a crumb of what like season 1 was like in Overwatch. The good old days. Hey. But it was funny. The thing about season 1 was it was funny. Because people would like without the the hero limit, it was a funny time. But I mean I guess season 3 was, well, that was the introduction of Anna, and Anna's my favorite character, so I would say season 3. Like, there's just a bunch of like Winstons and Lucios and whatnot. Good old times, man. Whoa. Oh, that's the eraser tool. I was like, wait a minute, why? What happened? Oh yeah, Lucio Ball? I never tried Lucio Ball, but it seems like... I don't know, seemed like people had fun with it. Alright, I think I played it like once or twice, but can't say I played it very often. Ratchet Rocket League, but from my understanding, people really like the mode regardless though, right? Well, I guess now they have like a... what do you call it? Custom modes for Overwatch now, and you can literally play whatever. I think I remember joining one. It was like Hot Potato, but it was like McCree or something. I don't know. That was... Did they announce this? Oh, you mean Cole Cassidy? Sorry, I keep forgetting that they, you know, changed that. Cole Casserole.